This is Lisa Marie. Hey, my Afrocentric home decor and style channel. So tonight, and we'll put on the light when we're needing it. Tonight, let me see. Wait, I'm shutting this computer down. Yes, do that. Tonight, I am actually going to do a new style. So let me just tell you about last night. Last night, I didn't use any of the melanin care or any of it or the melanin oil. I just used my girl's Donna's Love. Hurry up and get it. My Donna's Love. That's all I use. So tonight, hey, and it worked out. It was beautiful. It was light. It's fluffy. I mean, the hair is just doing amazing. Like it's freaking rad. Like I'm loving it. I have no complaints. But today I'm gonna go back to the melanin hair care line because I want a little hold because guess what we doing tonight? Guess what we doing tonight? We doing Bantu knots or yeah, Bantu knots. That's what we're doing because I want a different kind of curl tomorrow, and I think it's gonna be cool. So let's see how that works. Now I used to do Bantu knots, and yeah, I can't even remember if my hair came out any different. I think it did, and I think it's how you untwist it is the case. It's all about how you untwist it. And I see that when you untwist it, you then twirl it the opposite way. So tomorrow the takedown is going to be muy importante. Yes. How was your day? Because my day was no, I won't say extremely busy. My day was busy, and it was great busy. I'm really wanting to see. Hey, Beverly, I gave you all my Patreon. There's a video up for y'all and only y'all. So it's already on Patreon. If you didn't see it, yeah, I just put it up not too long ago. So you got some treats. We keeping that one time a week at least. When I travel, of course, it's going to be more. So dedicated for people that want to. PayPal is really dedicated to my travel. So they get to see all the stuff that I don't be telling nobody else. They get to see that. So yes, up. So I just wanted to let y'all know. And everybody else want to join. There's tiers, and you can join, and you should because it's going to be fun. It's fun. All right. So what I'm doing here is I got distilled water. Okay. Okay. Good. Yes, girl. Please, I need some help, y'all. So watch it. I got distilled water. Distilled water to me is known for, it's great for allowing your sebum, that natural oil that's already in your hair, to come down the hair shaft, and that distilled water helps it tremendously. Okay, so here we go. So what I'm gonna do is take some of the elongating, which I must admit it is really elongating, the cream, and put that on first. I put the water on first. You know what's interesting? I was thinking like, why don't I just take the cream, a little of the cream and oil, mix it together, put on the head? But I remember something that Natural 85 says and talks about. She talks about the lay, because everything is about a locking in process, right? It's all about locking in the moisture. So the water and then the cream helps to lock in the water, and then the oil helps to lock in that. So it's kind of like a layering effect. And I think that's why most people do it differently. That's what I'm thinking. So tell me if you think that's true or not. But anywho, we are doing I used to, when I was younger, when we knew it, my generation, we called it uh, Nubian knots. So when I saw the young girls, when the hair movement kind of resurfaced, and I saw the young girls call it Bantu knots, I loved the name. I was like, well, that's cool. But I remember us calling them Nubian knots. Just so you know, just different times, different places. I love the way that spearmint oil is so spearmint. Excuse me, ladies. We need to tie. I got some like hair tools. I need hair clips now. It's funny I don't, because I mean we all know what's really gonna happen in a minute, right? We are going back. We are going back to the braids, but I still think I need that stuff. Get a nice little box for it, and have all my hair tools. Because this has been a great time for me. It's been very intimate. It's just so nice to have the time to be able to do the hair. And it's like total going into my creativity that I'm feeling so much. That's why I'm doing a whole intensive on it. Now, I ain't going to lie to y'all. I'm going to need, oh, nose ring. The nose ring that I was wearing, I know. The sister, I'll give you what I can of her. She doesn't have a website. I'm going to talk to her. I'm going to talk to her. But yes, I will. As soon as she gets it, I'm going to make sure y'all get it. So listen, y'all. The thing with the Nubian knots is, yes, thank you. Hey, Melanin Rich. Yes, always helps. Okay, good. So yes, oh yeah, girl. You know I love your products. Okay, so this is what we're gonna do. A little more. I'm gonna do it one more time because I want the section, excuse me, to be smaller. And don't worry, once we get that first few done, we'll be on the roll. Now, this is the thing with that is the reason why again can't make it too big, but I am gonna make it bigger than it is. Hey, Sheila, is that it won't hold, it won't stay, and I need it to stay around each other. I know I can use bobby pins, but I actually probably don't. I don't think I have enough bobby pins to hold it to go around, and I'll show you what I mean. I think you're all familiar. But another thing too is it is the smoothing out of the hair that makes all the difference in the world. So, okay, so here we go. So this is how I do my knots. Other people might do this differently. I didn't always do this, but I actually twist first. So I do a two-strand twist. So that's tonight was going to be. Tonight was either going to be two-strand twist out, until tomorrow we'll have a twist out, or it was going to be the Nubian knots. And I forgot that I had considered the twist out. I forgot. But you know what? And I know I'll get bigger. I'm not sure. Because if I just do the twist, I'll be finished right here. We're going to go for it. We're going to do the knots. So this is how I do it. Twist and roll, right? Exactly. Twist and roll around. We're going to pray. And then, of course, then you go through the sleeping in it. Thank you, Melanin. Then you go through you have to sleep in this bad boy, and hopefully it'll stay. I'm hoping that that's going to stay. I'm going to go a little bigger, and we're going to start to get the show on the road, okay? So let's see. Because I'm now, you know what, y'all, as much as I think I want the knots, and I really do, because I want that different style. Okay, let me do this again, and let me focus. Hold on, y'all. I got to get bobby pins. We got work to do. I thought it was going to be easy. I'll tell you what makes it easier, though, too. If I set my course, I should have set my course. And that's what the ladies do when they're putting their braids in different, like this section and bringing in everything in sections. But I've never done my hair that way, ever. So let's see. Let me get this one and let me see how I'm feeling. Okay. I've done this before. I used to know, I didn't even know back then you wore it as a twist out. I used to literally put my hair in Nubian knots just for Nubian knots. So, yeah, just for Nubian knots. And my sister that is watching all the trolls, don't forget, because it looked like they coming on. So here we come. Here we go. So yeah, get them trolls if you can. All right, so we did the one. Am I in the mood for this? I don't think I'm in the mood to do it when I think about all this hair I got. Guess what, y'all? Not tonight. Okay, I'm gonna stop being I'm gonna stop. Because if I focus too hard on this, I'm gonna be like, no, I don't want to do it. But like I said, that's why I love it. I said, this is all, look at me now, I'm getting sloppy. I said, this is all cute and all until you have to do this ish every day. Then you be like, ooh, we're going to do our nice protective style. And we're going to leave that in. Okay, you know what? I ain't focused. There is no focus. But look how pretty. You could tell that it would be so pretty. You could just tell it's going to be kicking. Okay, this is what I got to do. I know what it is. I know what I have to do to put this together. Okay, I got to do what I always do first. We're going to separate. I'll come back. It's such a pretty thing. I got to separate the parts. That's what's going on because it's making me crazy if I don't separate my parts. If I don't separate it, I just can't do it. So let's take all the short part, the shorter part, and put it together. Don't look like my hair. To me, I look like my hair has grown overnight and it looks like I got more of it. I don't know if y'all seeing this, but I clearly is trying to figure out where all this dang hair came from. Okay, because now I'm thinking some twists and done. And you know that's going to take a while with me because I just can't put twisted. I got to get every strand moisturized. Can you imagine if we put that much care and attention in everything we did? OMG. That's where I'm going for. That's what I look at this as that. Okay. I always look at this every time I see this style. I feel like Ronald McDonald, but that's okay. That's okay. We're looking like Ronald McDonald just right now. Let's see. That goes in there. So let's see. Okay. We are Ronald McDonald in the house. But at least now, now I feel you know you something else when you come on boldly like this. Okay. But look at where all this hair coming from. I feel like I am totally now ready. I am totally ready to get into this. And I might be up till tomorrow. I was up so late last night. I mean, there's a lot of varieties here. I can do flat twists, but I'm not going to get into all that stuff that I don't know about. I like layers. So let me tell you why I like to position my hair in a way where I like to position my hair, like most people, the way I want it to lay. So a lot of times I'll go in and break the sides into, as you notice, I put it kind of in layers. I separate them and do layers because I want a certain kind of thickness and all that other good stuff. Okay, I need another bobby pin. I need hair clips. That's what I really need, but I don't have them, so we got to do bobby pins. So hold on again. La la la. Not prepared. Not prepared. Oh, okay. Wait. Real questions. I'll come back and get it. I saw it, but I didn't see it because it went fast. All right. Hold on. Now we're gonna go from I always tell you my very gentle one because it's gentle. So I gotta always just take care of it in a special way. It's close to the edges. Believe it or not, my edges, believe it or not, they're growing back. They are growing, even though they look all thin now, they were worse than this. There was nothing here. Shalisha, well, and protective styles, I'm going to sing the praise. I'm going to sing the praise of protective style. Oh, I miss you too. I hope everything is well. I hope everything is wonderful for you. I've been thinking about you a lot. I'm so glad you came on. I was going to call you. I'm still going to call you. I got to see about my girl. Yes, y'all. So I'm putting on the pudding. I'm just going to call it the pudding. Okay, I'm going to call it what it is. It is the long lasting, it's shea, but okay, it's Melanin Twist Elongated Style Cream. Okay. Now, y'all, if I don't, good, I'm so glad. And this is the multi all-purpose oil. Y'all, if I don't do the Nubian knots, don't be mad. Okay, I'm probably going to do them. Well, let's just get the twist in. The twist. Because a twist out would be nice too. It usually gives you a different look from the braid out. So, I mean, that's what this really, is kind of designed for. So are we just going to do twists? What it's going to be, y'all? You know what I'm going to do? Yeah, I'm going to do it this. Maybe it's more work, but not to me because I can do it when I'm relaxing. I'm going to do all twists, and then I'm going to go back on the twist because I can do the twist without even looking at them. I'm going to go back to the twist, and I'm going to put them in knots. I can be on the phone later, in bed, putting them all in knots before I go to bed. And that'll give me less time to have it in my hair. That's what we going to do. Always do what you feel. Sometimes I do the same thing. Go in with hair idea and change as I go along. Exactly. I think about it. Ooh, I've been spending hours on my hair. But you know what? My hair loves it. Like I said, I do feel like my hair, I'm just using very little. Like we got a nice little date. We got a date, and this is my date with myself. Oh, that's so sweet. Oh, well, you do. I'm your big sister here, and I'm serious. So ask away and hang out with me, and thank you. Thank you. You do. Your big sis on YouTube is coming live. Yes. So what you see me focusing on, of course, is those ends, those wonderful ends that you want to protect. And I'm also always smoothing because I believe that when you still use the sebum from your hair, you can get it down most of the hair. The bottom is where usually you need the extra oil. I still could use the sebum in my hair. I still believe that that's important. So, but like I said, I haven't done twist, and let me do twist. So this is fun. Yeah, honey, I'm learning so much about myself, but the hair journey is like a new journey. That's why I say, y'all, don't ever look at your life and think, this all it is? Like, ask the question, that's okay, but don't ever think that sometimes, like, oh, this is all there is. And no, your life will change in so many ways. And I feel like happiness is the key. When you find reasons to get excited, because excitement is what we all looking for in some ways. That was a lot right there. Yes, right? Right. It's a journey, and you're supposed to actually enjoy it all the way along, like all the way along. And I think really it's like spending all these hours, because, counted up weekly and even nightly, these hours on my hair, it makes me just, I don't know, appreciate the time. That while I'm sitting here, I'll be thinking about all kinds of, like, I'll be working stuff out. Y'all be saying, oh, I want to do all these things, but I don't have time to implement them. I don't have time to sit down and even think. A lot of us are natural here. We don't. That's a lot of time to think because when you're doing your hair, like I go into a meditation. Last night when I came back from the gallery with Renee, we had such a great time. Um, I came and did my hair, and I don't know what it was. I was sitting. I had nothing on. There was no. I wasn't listening to the YouTube. Wasn't having anything in the background. I was literally. It was in the evening. It was very quiet around here. I had my little this on, my little caftan on, and I sat there and did more braids than I needed to put on because I really wanted to preen my hair. And preening again is the bringing down of the natural oils. I still believe that it's so healthy. It's the oils that's meant for your hair. You don't have to go and see if it's going to work for your hair. It come from your hair. And I love that. So yeah, and I did that without any background noise whatsoever. And it was great. It was so fulfilling. I think that's why I did so many braids because I like so much being with myself in that way. Like I said, you got so many times. I think though, as busy women, mothers, wives, y'all gotta y'all, because I'm a mama, but my baby big now. But y'all got to make sure that you really take those times. Like if you're doing your hair and nobody could interrupt you, and you got the time anyway, maybe consider. Okay, yes, but it's okay to put on a movie. There's nothing wrong with that. Make it go fast and all of that. But for me too, what I wanted to do was I used to do my hair all the time without looking. And now I like to look at it, see if I'm going in the right direction. Or sometimes I like to look at it just to tell it it's beautiful or to admire how beautiful it really is and how much it's grown and changed. And I think we don't talk to ourselves enough. We don't just talk to ourselves. Talking to yourself, I mean, Earth, Wind, and Fire, I told you, talking to yourself can feel much better. I mean, they can cause just know when to draw the line, you know what I'm saying? But as they say, but it's something. It's like, and you're not using words to talk. You just in your mind, in your head. And y'all scared, some of us scared to be in our heads, but that's a great place. That's the only place we really have any control of. We don't think that, but can you imagine? Can you believe that there is something in your life you have control over and it's your own thoughts? It's what's in your head. Wow. But most of us don't want to be there. So very relaxing. And especially for me, maybe too, because I've been doing so much traveling. the appreciation of just being still. OMG, it's so wonderful. Because when you're traveling and you still, like, if you in your room for a whole day, I remember at the house, they was like, when I came out, they was like, we was going to come in and see if you was alive. And I was in the room all day, just one day. But people, I remember even YouTube was, when you gonna go out? When you gonna? People can't stand even you being silent. I think silence makes other people uncomfortable. Wait, let me see. That last one was, I recall from your previous videos, you did a nice show when you're here. I recall when you wore a dress. Long time ago, them locks, but yes, I did. Um, but yeah, thank you. Yeah, like, I mean, people get very uncomfortable when you're not uncomfortable with being with yourself. Or like, it was raining. People's like, you're not going out? Are you kidding? Like, why would I want to do that? So it is very nice to be home in one way where nobody's expecting you to go out, or if you didn't go out every single day of your vacation and somehow people think you're not having a good time. And that's the hardest one, I think, to explain to people. It was even hard to explain to some of y'all, not none of y'all watching, but other people. It's like, when are you gonna go out? And it's like, oh Lord. So yeah, and then I don't been on, feel like, so many trips in such a short time that all your holidays, like those, all those trips, they got to start looking a little differently. Like, because they can't all just be go, 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 because you going so much. You need some sit, 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 and, relax, 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 and contemplate, contemplate, contemplate. You need some days to do that. It's interesting that I think that's what they do. They design it like vacation. If you're not having 1,000 excursions, then you're not really on vacation. And really, first of all, it works for them because you're paying, other people. So you're making the country, the place, even the tourism board very happy and very rich. But also, I think they knew that if you left the States, went somewhere else that was better conditions in so many ways, maybe not the obvious ways, but so many ways, and sat down and thought about how maybe you could actually make this a lifestyle change and not just a vacation. No, they can't do that. So even on vacation, you got to keep together. You got to keep doing stuff. Remember, like I said, y'all remember, I remember working in the 90s, 2000s, and we used to all say it. Okay, everybody said it was the going joke. And y'all know what I'm going to say before I say it. I need a vacation from the vacation. When did we get there? When did we get there? Like I said, that the vacation now is no longer the vacation. The vacation is to prove to all your friends you went to all the places. I mean, that's what it's looking. I could be wrong. Tell me naughty, 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 and get you a real hair tie, not no damn rubber band. Seriously, I'll get so loose. Yeah, I promise, but I won't. I'm not going to use it tomorrow. Tomorrow, I will have a real headband. Yes. So, I mean, I just, it's the most amazing thing, but I know it's this young people, the way they travel, or at least the way they look like they travel. And who knows? We don't know nothing from them pictures. Pictures is always perfect. So, I just don't understand it. Vacation used to be, what did you do? I laid on the beach every day. Today you say that, people go, that's all? Yeah, why? Because I do a lot of shit when I'm home. So when I travel, I don't want to do ish. So I just say, like, find your individuality, right? Exactly, Melanie Rich. Find your individuality, especially in this world. Chill time, exactly. People don't even know the meaning of it. So balance, exactly. People don't get it. People don't get it. They used to, for real. I mean, back in the day, like I said, vacations really meant something. Vacations meant something. Now, we all laugh. I said, okay, well, yes, have fun, but slow the F down sometimes. Exactly. And yeah, that's what I'm learning. I liked being with the ladies too. You know what? The young ladies, even though they was younger than me, they had children. So they had a real life. And I love that. So after we did our one, thing, it was one thing, we all went back home. Even when we was in Tobago, it was like, okay, it wasn't like what we gonna do later tonight. We got kids with us. They had and I know I used to travel with children and do things with children. You happy for the one excursion. You, your girls, your hub, you can't be up all night long unless you in your own house, everybody coming over. Yeah, right? Melanie Rich, yes. So, you know, I'm figuring this whole thing out. I'm just, like I said, figuring it out. Okay, is that where I'm going? Because I got something back here. See, I don't know what I'm doing. No, I do know what I'm doing. Okay, just keep saying it. It'll be true. So maybe I could take all of this out. So yeah, you gotta definitely in this time in your life, you gotta find your own joy. You can't really have nobody define it for you. And especially I'm teaching my business course, so we're gonna really talk to you about that. Some of y'all scared to have a business because you're not strong enough to defend it. And you gotta be strong enough to defend it. What are you using to twist your hair? Does it hold well? Yes, it does. It holds very well. So I'm using Melanin Care, so a sister from named Natural 85, Natural, Naptural 85. And this is her Melanin Twist Elongating Style Cream. She's on YouTube, 1 million subscribers, and she's dope. And then on top of it, I'm using her multi-use pure oil blend. And of course, I'm using water, which is the #1 moisturizer. I'm using water. And specifically, if you want to know, I'm using distilled water. So, yeah, only good water. I don't do the faucet water, period. And I'm telling you, distilled water is great for bringing down that sebum and that natural moisture. Yeah, so that's what's up, y'all. I am enjoying being home. And like I said, for me as a businesswoman, I haven't quite figured out how to be a businesswoman and blog and be a part of just something new. Like I said, I think what's going to happen for me is I'm going to get another place. You know what? I think they do because I know, even though I don't think she says, she talks about how she didn't do well with coconut oil. So let me see. Let me change that and say maybe. Because she did say, I know that she talks about how coconut oil does her hair terribly. So guess what? There's no coconut oil in here. I do remember that. So this, nope, her thing has no coconut oil. Yeah, I have another friend, Jackie. If you come on, Jackie the Visionary, Jacqueline the Visionary, Miss Jackie. She's allergic to and doesn't do well with coconut oil. Now, I remember I did okay. Maybe I didn't do as well as I thought. My hair was never really, although coconut oil is good for protein, I think, too. And I know my hair needs protein probably more than some or most. But yeah, I like it. I like it. I like the whole thing. I'm having a lot of fun doing my hair every day, watching it look so good. I'm having a ball, actually. The only thing is, like I said, it's fun for now. And I'll have it in braids again. And we'll be doing something else, y'all. So like I said, enjoy these last few days. And like I said, I'm gonna do a Bantu knot. I am. Like I said, I'm gonna just do the Bantu knots right before I go to bed, while I'm watching something down where I don't have to look at it. I'll just do it. I remember too, y'all. I remember too. Oh my God, like just the stuff we was caught up on when I used to first. I feel like my hair could have been more moisturized, but I think I wasn't never caught up in length. My hair was always just growing the way perfectly it was until I started watching all the damn videos and I got caught up. And I remember too, all the ways to do a twist out and, the banding method and so that you could, make so you can basically avoid the shrinkage. And I was all about it. So I used to know that, of course, the first day you wash, condition your hair is wet, so you twist it up. You have a very defined twist out the next day, but it's a little shrunken. So, of course, the next day you go, oh, I'm not going to put so much product on. I'm definitely not going to wet it because I don't want it to revert back. And that's where my hair starved because I wanted the length with the wispy ends and not looking good. And I didn't understand that the water is going to make it look healthy and beautiful, that the water is essential. You can't go without it. And I just love that. Like I feel like I got that now. So you live and you learn. I feel blessed that my hair is still growing. I put it through a lot. That you see this and all that, and this is like grown back in. That's me. I was, even when I had locks, I was always pulling my hair up in all kinds of styles. And y'all know that could affect your locks, especially on the ends when you're too rough. And I was rough on the ends, for the cuteness level. Most black women are, black girls, I won't say most, but a lot. So I'm really learning how to be gentle. So what my hairdressers, we have our little thing. The reason why I wear bangs all the time when you see me with the extensions is to hide, the thinning here in the front. So, camouflaging it. But I actually love the bangs. I love the whole look of that. But I love this too. The good part is this is underneath all that braids. And I know that the next time I take out my braids, every single time I take it out, it's just going to be healthier and healthier. And people always say, hey, I don't care about the length. I just want healthy hair. But I really mean it. Now that I saw the possibility, and we just getting started. But the thing is, this is what my point was, you got to help it be healthy. Do you have any suggestions for shampoo conditioners without coconut? I don't have any, and I'll ask my hairdresser though, I promise. But yeah, hair care reminds me of life care. You want something, you're gonna have to help it along. You're gonna have to do something. You can't just say, I want this great, beautiful hair, but I don't want to do nothing with it. And that's nothing with it is part of the protocol. What I mean is, like, have a plan. Okay, I'm going to protect it, put it in protective styles, whatever that means for you. For me, it's really cornrowing my regular hair. Like I said, every once in a while, I want my hair in extensions. Most of the time, I'm way more happy. I mean, I'm just as happy to have my regular hair. Like I said, less expensive. I can come for my wash every 2 weeks, and I just love it. I don't have to deal with the extra hair and sometimes the heaviness that comes with that. But every once in a while, you want to, like I say, you want to be a little cute in a different way. So them extensions, and this style that I'm getting is one of them styles that you just got to have the extensions to really let it go. But what I am going to do, just in case, I don't know if she already did because I don't have that many problems with the itching, but I'm going to ask my hairdresser if she could wash. Me and Janae was talking about that just as a suggestion. If she could wash the hair, soak it in the, I think is it vinegar? I think it's just white vinegar. It's a vinegar to take all that nasty stuff off that come with the synthetic hair. So I'm going to ask her that. But my hair has been doing great. Let me see, how many times did I have extensions with her? Only once? I only had extensions once. Yes, the rest of the time I've been just getting my natural hair done. That's cool. That's good to know. That's good to know. So as you can see, you see like the ends get a little rough. But so the elongating cream, the one I'm using, it elongates. There's no doubt in my mind that that's what it does. It elongates. Like I said, the Donna's Natural, Melanie Rich, who's here. I know Melanie Rich Milk I loved it. That's water and her oil. You don't need nothing else. Your hair will be so happy. I feel like with yours, Donna, Melanin, and then I know your other name too, but I feel like yours, what I love about it is it's good for that natural feel. That's how I love yours. It doesn't feel greasy afterwards. It don't look heavy because it's not. It's light. It's like you get all the moisture, but you get this light hold that is just so wonderful. Yeah, exactly. But I don't really have the itchy scalp. Only it's that hair. That hair has like a chemical on it. And like I said, I think I've seen people soak it in vinegar to get rid of that nasty stuff that comes on the extension here before. You can do that. And then when you put it in, your scalp or anything won't itch. It's that hair that's making your scalp itch. Yeah, so a lot of people do it now. They basically cleaning the hair. But yeah, so yeah, what I like about melanin rich hair is my hair is natural. It don't feel heavy. Curls are still popping. Everything is it's just a light, fluffy, cottony feel. And I love that. So, but what I like about Melanin Care, what I'm using right now, is hers is a little, of course, it's a hole because it's here to define the curl. And it's also elongating it because it's a thicker, it's almost like wearing my oil in the cold on my skin and going outside in the cold in the wind or wearing the shea butter because that's what she uses. I just thought about it. She uses shea butter. So it's two different things. We're talking about an oil and a shea butter. She's using a shea butter. And that's the difference. It has more of a little heavier hold. It's not heavy. She did it right. She mixed her oils enough well, but it's definitely a heavier hold for when you need that. There you go. That simple. That simple. Because now that I understand that we're using products to actually protect us in some ways from the elements, it makes you think differently about, everything. It's like, oh, they're supposed to be for protection. Okay. More importantly, like protect me from these harsh elements. And sometimes I got to remember that. But I got to say that I am feeling, especially on my ends, I'm feeling that I do need today this little bit of extra stuff, pudding thingy, elongated twisting thing, because I could see it. I could see that it needs it a little bit. So it's all good. That's what I'm giving it, and I'm giving it twist, and I'm trying not to be too fancy because you see this one I'm working with. See, I see natural where I could just do, but I'm gonna do one twist instead of two. I'm really gonna be reasonable. But again, the reason why I like to have less here is because I really want every strand as much as I can to not miss on this moisture level thingawinger. So yeah, y'all, I'm gonna put this light on in a minute because we're getting dark and we need some light. So I'm gonna put on right now. Hold on. And get us some light going. I'll tell you about my life, my future plans, what I'm looking forward to. Oh, there it is. There it is. Okay, does that help y'all at all? I hope that helps y'all because it's bright as heck. Okay, let's see. I love it. I know the brightness is perfect for y'all. And you can see the here more. See all of that? That's growing back. This was all not here. And it's growing back from nothing special. I'm sure of course, it's the wash, condition, all that, but it's also the leaving alone. Of course, she don't touch when she's braiding, but sometimes people do. All right, so now we are going on the other side. So now I realize I have a little plan. The plan is to do the shorter part first. The long part is it kind of is easy to me. The short part, I need to pay a little extra attention. And then you see this is so thick now, it's bozo, but I'd like to split this because I want to get those layers going. So I like to split it. Yeah, that's shiny. I like it. My hair is shiny. And I'm very excited to see what these because I know if I say Bantu, you'll say, no, you're twisting. No, I'm going to put the Bantu in, and we're going to do that. You know what? Oh, my God. Hold on, y'all. I smell something. Do I have something on? I smell something, but I don't think it's in my kitchen. No. No, it's not here. But you know what? This made in China light. This thing better not be burning. No, it's outside. Sorry, nobody want a burning house, a burning bed. All right, so y'all know how we do it. This is my sensitive part. So I like to just give it its own little space and time. So yeah, y'all, yesterday was fun. It was, I don't know. Did I tell you what I'm worried about in North Carolina? I don't know. Like I go to a lot of the lectures. I used to go to the lectures and have a good time. It's fun enough. I don't know. What am I missing? What is missing? I don't know. Maybe I'm just. I don't like. I say things with y'all for the first time, but just think about it. Maybe I'm just tired of American culture. Maybe, and not because maybe nothing's wrong with it, just because I know it so well. And then maybe that's why I travel, because I'm excited by other cultures. and just other ways of doing things and other ways of being. I feel like, what's that? Come on, baby, light my fire. How come we ain't getting no higher? What you said, something is the music is supposed to inspire. You know what I'm saying? Like, I just don't feel the inspiration. I don't know. I just feel like a lot of pretend. I don't know. Okay, let me just say. I feel like North Carolina is like, they seem like, especially in the scholarly world, they seem kind of, I don't know, fake. Like, I know I said this before when I went out. I just can't explain it. They like, oh, I love it. Oh, it's great. It don't even have to be great. It's not saying nothing last night wasn't great. It's just, I don't know. It's like a game we play. I just don't like it. I don't know what I'm saying. I feel like there's some authenticity that's missing here. And maybe Southerners are just polite and it's just, I don't know. But I don't feel like we take the conversations to any higher levels. And I just don't want that. And I think that's what's the other thing about traveling. Now you want to you do want something different. It sure is going to make you a different person. Like, how are you going to relate to your family and friends again? I don't know. You will, but I don't know. It's like I got so, and then since I've been traveling, now that I come back, and maybe I've always been, but I definitely go within a lot. Like that's why I make so many videos. And you'll be like, oh, that's profound, this and that. Like how somebody have that much information? Like, it's because first I'm home and my house is clean and somewhat, and I sit with myself and I feel like all of us could do this. All of us could come up with profound things and ideas and theories if we, oh, Bell will tell, I just heard the horn, if we took the time, if we had the time, and then we took the time. That's why I always say I think that's the threat, that you might do that. And we just got to keep you busy. So keep turning up on your vacation. Don't sit down and plan on how this could be your life. No, don't do that. Let's get turned up. So yeah, it's very interesting, but I love it. I just think I'm kind of international now. So I'm going to go out a few more times, to see if anything excites me. But what I really want, because maybe to my mind too, I'm really about making some business moves and connections in that way. So I just probably need to, go to go take classes and workshops, and I'm in the mode. I want to learn. I don't know about y'all, but don't you feel like when the fall and winters come, you want to start? You feel like, oh my God, I want to learn. Like I need to go back. Some people are like, oh, I need to go back to school, and maybe you do, maybe you don't. Let me take this. My goal is, this is not on this, but I remember. Oh, yes, it is. This is 40 ounces, right? You know how you say, I want to drink 5 glasses of water a day, 6 glasses, 8 glasses, but you now even drink one? I don't go there. That 40 ounce, if I want to drink that a day. Because I know if I drink that a day, I'll drink two. And I think two, oh, that's a little over, but two would be a gallon. But I think it's two. I got to think about that again. I think so. And that would be over a gallon, I believe. But if I could just drink that every day, oh my God, my whole system feels better. That I feel sleepy, check to see. See, I got some sebum in here. I could feel it coming down. You can see that extra kind of shininess. That's your natural hair sebum. And it really comes from the scalp. And you could feel the difference. It's sticky like it's great. I love it. Sometimes I can't get it all the way down, but that's why you have the extra, you putting your own creams in it too. But yeah, so whatever I was saying, whatever I was saying, that's what I meant. Yeah, so yeah, y'all. I'm. I feel like I'm growing up, and I feel like sometimes I don't feel like but sometimes I even feel like I'm not pushing life enough. I'm not. I'm still waiting. I'm still waiting. And Spirit's like, and sometimes I think that, and Spirit's like, okay, that's good. Long as you think that you could be, that you might not be living truly authentically, then that gives you something to, go for and to look for and to work on if you want to. And my thing is living authentically, not not living recklessly, not because it's two different things, just authentically, you know? So I push that. And at the same time, I always know that I don't know. Like I said, a lot of y'all would think, oh my God, I would love to travel. Some of you say, travel for a living. I say, hush your mouth before you start making these requests. Because it's not easy. You could actually, if you do it a lot, sometimes I feel like you could lose the thrill of it. It's not as special if you're always doing it. Like that's something I learned. But at the same time, it is a bug and it's be in you. And you have to do it. And I understand that too. So I'm not taking that away from you. I'm just saying sometimes the life that we have right now, the one that we wish sometimes we didn't have or we had another one, sometimes it's the best place to be. And I think doing other things like that place, like that Wizard of Oz, that's a metaphysical film. In the end, you wind up realizing there's no place like home. She ran to all of this stuff, Dorothy, and all of it was the same. Even the characters was already her family was already there. But it's such a great one because it says I think that still she would have never appreciated, right? That's the whole point if she hadn't gone through and had those experiences and was away from home when she did. And that's why I say for y'all that don't take any chances, because you're trying to perfectly not get hurt and map life up to feel so you could feel protected, you losing. You missing out on a lot. You think because oh she failed or she tried that and she came back and she just no, she gained something. You may not know what it is, but she did. And you can too. So playing it safe, no. Or you're gonna always feel miserable where you are. Go somewhere else and come back and you might feel different. Because that's me. That's why I say when I fix my mouth to say, oh my God, I'm bored. Or, oh my God, it's getting, it's a little quiet in here. Or, I'm feeling alone. I turn around, like I've been doing that lately, and it's just been helping me so much. I turn around and I look at myself and I say, hush your mouth, girl. You got it going on. And when it start getting real cold out there, you going to really be appreciating the nice, quiet, warm, wonderful place to live. Just go there. I don't have to hate where I am or hate other people or hate anything to love something. That I could that and want this. That's the one thing we got to get out of as African people is, especially in the diaspora, is I got to choose. So I got to hate one in order to choose the other one. You don't have to do none of that. A couple of trips a year it might be doing you just fine. World travel. What I can see though now, this is what I'm more contemplating, is I feel like I'm supposed to actually probably live in another country at least 6 months out the year. I feel that. And it's funny because I was like, see, there you go. So European. Here I am contemplating that. And I talked to a sister, my Ghanaian sister, Sadia. Oh, yeah, Ghana trip is still on. By the way, y'all, there is a Facebook group that you can join for all the people that's, interested. Hopefully you're going to be a part of it. And you want to keep up with everything off this Facebook. And the group is up already, so you should come into the group. You'll have to be added. So let me know here if you want to be added to the group. And if you are my Facebook friend, I can add you to the group. Or you can, we'll work it out. But we're adding people to the group that's interested. And we'll figure out how to do more. But the thing, so I'm sitting here like contemplating, like maybe what it is I need to actually plan it. Live somewhere for 6 months and live here for 6 months. And it's interesting. And yeah, that was it. And I talked to my Ghanaian girl. She's like, oh, yeah, my family and a lot of other Africans and even some people from the Caribbean, that's what they do now. That's the elders. They live in their, like, Europe for a year or half a year, and they live in their country for a half a year. And I thought, bingo, there we go. There we go. So like I said, some things we're trying to figure out, is it right? Should I do it because we're still going with that all or nothing notion as opposed to both and both? That's a training that I'm going to be working with y'all and myself with for a while. Like that's a training. Train ourselves to keep saying, I don't have to say either or. I could have both. People are doing it now. But again, that's why we got to get out and talk to people. Like I said, that's another. Oh, I had this one that's not. I got to do something over. I got to do this twist over. Okay, can I put this somewhere else? Maybe you can. Because that's why, yeah, that's why I say traveling is so good in a sense, because you start to see different perspectives and you be like, oh, there's a lot of ways to get around this, or that it's not, we don't have to contemplate everything. That's why I used to say, I learned over contemplating from California. I will definitely say that. We called it meditating, but we was questioning everything. It was like, what do you think about the sliced bread, man? What do you think about baked chips over crunchy chips, dude? I'm laughing because y'all don't understand. We were so like, yeah, man, like, dude, like, what do you think about airplanes that don't fly, dude? Yeah, dude, like, it's like, no, California, like, I got that from California. It's just, because we're so deep, we're so heavy, so freaking heavy. And it was like I would go to New York and I would be like, girl, you contemplating what? We done got that. Here the answer. This how you do it. Bye. What? What's wrong with y'all? Y'all better wake up, Miss Cali girl. Like it was hilarious when I came home and I'd be like, ooh, I gotta leave California. It's a little too let me meditate. It's almost like we've meditated our blackness, and I say blackness, and we meditated our common sense out. Hey, Lisa, what do you think about this? And I'll be like, okay, hey, what is it, And you be like, like I really want to put my child in public school, but then like there's private school. And I was like, okay, yeah, true. So what's the dilemma? So should I put my child in public school or private school? Okay, well, do you have the private school money? Nah. Well, god dang it, your kid is going to public school. Like, but that Californians would be contemplating that ish. New Yorkers be like, when we get the money, something be different. Right now, this we got to keep on moving. And I just feel like we've losing a little bit of something by borrowing in a sense, and I'm borrowing too, the whole, meditate on a cushion like the monks do, We our whole life ain't no monk life. But yet, instead of just saying, wait a second, the answer is here. The question ain't even that deep, not to the vast universe that has all answers. There is nothing too deep that you could have. But yet, why do we think so? It's just think about this stuff that I'm telling y'all. Like, this is not a problem. Meditate on this, sister. Peace and light, love and light, love and light, love and light, love and light. We say love and light. We could be hating that bee. We can still tell her love and light though. Love and light, darling. Love and light. Come on, you don't even like me. You ain't sending me no love and light. But anyway, I'm just not there. I'm trying to get these answers right now. So I'm not going to play the game of let me just, or when you tell somebody asks you something, I love it too. It's another thing, like somebody asks you something and they asked you and you give them the answer. You know what they have the nerve to say? They don't took your time to ask you this damn question, took time out of your busy life. Thank you, Beverly. You feeling me? Took time out of your busy life to ask you a damn question. And you know what happens after you get an answer? You know what they say? Okay, cool, Lisa. Let me meditate on that. Meditate on that shit. That was the problem. You ain't get the answer yet. I'm going to meditate on the answer. Wait a second. You was meditating on the question. You got the damn answer because you asked the question. And now you got to answer. I'm done. I'm done. I'm done. I'm done. I'm not doing it. So I got to so there's a lot I'm coming out of. I'm coming out of that effing contemplate everything till you beat it down to the very ground that it came from. And it will resurrect again in another way. It's too much. We as Africans, we know so much. Mother wit, common sense. We used to all have it. If you didn't have it, your whole family talk about you. That boy ain't got no common sense, Lulu. I know, Mabel. I know he ain't got no common sense. Girl, you know he ain't got no common sense. Little girl on the street, little TT. TT be like, that's correct, Albert. That's why you so stupid. Even your mama said you ain't got no common sense. In our culture, not having common sense is a goddamn offense, okay? And you're going to get got and taken because your ass ain't got no common sense. But no, something used to be valued. It was like embarrassing not to have common sense, okay? You can not have a lot of stuff. No hot water, no, no lights might have went off yesterday. Okay, that's things black folks go through. But you ain't got no common sense. Oh Lord, what we gonna do? What we gonna do? Grandmama start praying, be like, I don't know what I did wrong. I tried to instill in the boy, Beverly, tried to instill in the boy and the girl, but they ain't got no common sense. They don't went to school. They too good. They too smart for their own damn good. I think all of that. That too smart for our own good, too damn educated. Know too much, so we can't get the simple answers. It's too simple. That's why you got to meditate on the simple answer. You got to actually meditate and be like, oh, that shit too simple. That's just too damn simple. Like, why? Nope, that can't be the answer. And I think that's another thing that really, in some ways, got us in trouble is the education part. We are so, just, when I see it, I'll be looking, I'll be like, oh, can we get this over in 5 minutes? Because I got other things to do. I got no time to wait for these highly educated damn people to figure out that 2 and 2 is 4. I'm waiting, though, because they're going to use this new math. And this new math, we got to go whole around the block to get the same damn answer. These scholarly events, no, it's not for me. It's just too much bullshitting. Too much bullshitting, and I just don't like it. I like real. And real to me ain't loving hip hop, because I only watched the ish once or twice, and I know that ain't supposed to be real. But I just use that term, because people like, yeah, because I want to, I just be keeping it real, because, a nigga got to keeping the real means acting a goddamn fool. I understand that now. So for everybody that's not black, let me just tell you, so when black folks say, have to make the simple answer, yeah, exactly. When black folks be jumping up and down, be like, yeah, I'm just keeping it real, that means they just keep acting a fool. They ain't nothing to do with reality. It means I got to get paid and I'm willing to do whatever I need to do it. Because most people, no, keeping it real is being authentic to yourself. And that's always the best. Most people don't know the self because it's too damn complicated. Because we done read everybody's book, Conversation with God, Self Speak. What is that one? Something Miracles of Miracles, and all these books that I read. I read every one of them. I ain't going to talk about nobody because I read every one, and it's simpler than that. It's simpler than that. So I said we got to start going back and giving our black grandmothers who had the little education, couldn't really read and write, but was smarter than all of us in this chat right now. In a minute, she knew what to do in the time when it was needed to be done. Well, not us. We don't know what to do. I don't know what to do. Okay, well, what's the problem, darling? Well, Lisa Marie, I want to move. Okay, and I don't know where. Okay, well, see, that's your problem. Like, what? Okay, well, why? Why you don't know where? How do you know you even need to move if you don't even know where you're going to move? Maybe you don't need to move. You need to move when you know where you need to move. When you want to. Why? Where? Where would you like to go? I don't know. Well, you know what? Call me when you know that, and we can go into why you think you don't know. We can talk about that today. It's like we don't know the smallest things. Like I said, I remember having this Reverend Eloise's daughter, Rashida Kaba, and we all used to say, you know how we talk, you'd be saying to somebody, you'd be like, I don't know. I don't really know. I don't know. I don't know where I'm going to go. I don't know what I want to do. I don't know. Rashida'd be like, stop saying that. You do know. And that used to always just stop me in my tracks that, look at our language saying, I don't know, but you do know. That's the thing. Why don't you want to know? Why don't want to know? You do know. I don't know my husband. I just need advice. Like, should I stay or be with him? He your husband? If you don't know if you should stay and be with him, how the heck I'm supposed to know? You sleep with the mother ever every night. Like, I'm just saying, when you just think about some of the questions that we are wanting answers to, wow, I know our ancestors going, what happened to my babies? Too much education, educating out. Grandma had the natural wisdom, and exactly, she sure did, and it made you feel better. You got it right. You was back home and doing your thing because you was right. And back then we didn't say after grandma would give us the information, we didn't tell her we was gonna go home and meditate on her answer. It was like now we'd be like, you done told somebody that you asked, let me go meditate on that. You know what? I'm done. I'm done. So yeah, I'm trying not to be that person because I was a contemplator of stupid stuff. Now, because now it was stupid in comparison when people could answer it and say, "Girl, we been had the answer to that. Here's the answer." Okay. Oh, wow. Well, let me ask you a few more things while I'm on this side of the coast now, and I'll break it down into East Coast, West Coast. It's really not because I find us as Black folks that's in these esoteric communities or consider ourselves anything like that, we be some of the brokest, like poverty broken, poverty broken consciousness people that I've ever met. So only thing I could think is we overthinking stuff because we came out of slavery with nothing. Not even our name was really our name. And we came out being we have millionaires and prosperous and owned businesses, couldn't read and write, didn't have half the things that we have now, and being a woman especially. And we can't figure out how to make money. We can't figure out how to support our kids. I mean, something was seriously wrong here. And I'm talking about people with degrees and everything. Like, oh, I got this and that. I don't know. Oh, here we go. Here we go. I don't know. That's the problem. Y'all got to look at that. Where do you think that dilemma comes from? Where is that dilemma coming from? What's up with that? Why can't we see ourselves out of something that our ancestors would much less saw themselves out of, with less everything? I mean, it's frightening to ask yourself that question because it's like, God dang, what is going on? Why am I in the same place? Why do I have to ask everybody what I should do? A lot of fear. Some of us, if it was laid to us on a silver platter in our face, given to us, we still say no. We find a way to say no because it was too good to be true. Ooh, Black folks love that one. Too good to be true. Keep us in a dead place, honey. Sunken place of hell. We don't jump at it. Opportunities could be laid in your face, more perfect than you could ever imagine. And then turn down the opportunities and go back to the Lord, in our case, to the altar and be like, yes, Oshun Day, let me wait for that day. What I got to chant how many times when you had got the answer and everything and didn't even realize it. And you went back. Yeah, we got a lot to deal with. And y'all think you're healing the womb. We got to heal the mind. The mind is, ooh, the mind. They ain't say the womb is a terrible thing to waste. They said the mind, baby. That's Black folks, because we should know. We be wasting a lot of it. So you got to look at things differently. How many of y'all had opportunities come sitting in your lap, but you found a way to say, I'm not ready. Oh, ooh. Don't do that too many times. It's not fun. So I see a lot of fear. I work with a lot of people. I see a lot of fear. A lot of fear I had too. Of course, the only way I could teach it, so I could talk about it. But we got to wake up. Wake up, Black people. Wake up, world. That's my boy. What's my boy? Oh my God, I can't. Bilal. Wake up, world. Bilal. Below. Let's get some moisture on there. Too good to be true, so it can't be right. Exactly. That's us. It's just too good to be true. Okay. But we be falling for the okie doke. We be falling for the real lies instead of the too good to be true. That one's we can't get with. But some all out stupidness, conspiracy theories. Ooh, conscious folks love that one. The conspiracy. Oh, I can't. I mean, yeah, I ain't lying. I know it's a lot going on out here that ain't right. Ooh, don't get me wrong. But to be sitting there and wasting my time on those and how it go down and who I am so not there with y'all, I'll be like, really? Okay, well, wake me up before you go. Because I can't, that's not going to help me. I just don't even like to have conversations about things that's not really benefiting anybody. We need to, time is precious. Even time is a terrible thing to waste, So many things. Time is just, it's precious. And sometimes we forget. So let me say this. You see my hair? You see that kind of little shininess? This is the sebum again coming down. What I'm doing is getting it on the ends because, again, my ends feel really dry. Hey, yeah, girl. I be getting it. I be thinking about, like, even me coming on all these platforms, and we're not going to stay on too long tonight. I'm not going to finish everything on here, but I always say, wow, Lisa Marie, you got a lot to say, like, because information from the divine is infinite, freaking infinite. You can't get enough of it. You can't ever run out of the information from the divine. And when you sit down, it just floods. Especially, like I said, now that I'm not sitting here feeling sorry for myself. Oh, I feel so sorry for myself. What is it? My car's too nice? What is wrong? My house is too big. I mean, like some of the things we say, you be like, what we complaining about? So now that I've been out in the world and I realize what I got, and ooh, I'll be very careful about saying what I feel and don't like, and I just want my life, and I'm sitting there here in the lap of luxury compared to others, and not even compared to others, period. Sometimes we can't see. We can't see because our eyes are closed. We see the misery, and then we wonder why. Then you take a closer examination of your life. You be like, wait, what are you doing on a daily basis? Oh, you watch horror films? You watching Love and Hip Hop or whatever the new thing, Housewives of, and what you? Okay. And the news? Oh well, I understand now. I understand why. That's why you can't believe in nothing good because you're too focused on all of what's bad. What's going wrong? So I don't watch the news. I have people that get mad at me. You don't watch the news? You don't want to know what's going on? That's why I watch it. I be like, oh well, you don't really know what's going on either because it's a lie. I know. I was in the DR. I was like, y'all going? I mean, people were serious. You gonna die there? And hurry up and come home. They killing people. Black Americans, when you walk down the street, they killing you. Really? Because they didn't get the memo out here. Because I was sure walking down the street, what didn't get killed or nothing. So it just shows you that what you even paying attention to is not the whole truth, and doesn't have to stop you from living. Even what you're paying attention to that you think is so dope and you're so woke because you got so much information, but if that information stop you from living, I would turn that channel off, whoever's channel it is. If it stops you from living and breathing, but it's true. Like I knows when I'm too damn happy, I don't. In the past, because that's about to change. I ain't make as much money. Be a little sad, have a little drama, people come running. So before when we say you are stating fast, and I thank you, darling. Before when we say, oh, things are not going right for me. Well, what are you focused on? You probably focus on everything that's going wrong, even if it ain't in your life. By the time you watch that, it will be in your life. They like the drama. People love it. They love, love, love it. It's the most amazing thing. And it's so sad because they don't really want to get out of it. But some people are addicted to drama too, and I get that. I feel like after a while, though, that usually ends badly. I'll just say this. If you're addicted to drama, it won't last long because drama has to heighten. And at some part, since you create your own drama like a movie or a theater, somebody gonna die in the end. And we would really want it not to be you. So that's why I always say people are like, oh, the drama, and I feel like, oh, you could tell they're addicted to the drama, but it never lasts because there's gotta be a heightened stage. You gotta start getting, you want that hit, that it's like a hit. Thank you, darling. It's like a hit. And you want that hit. and that hit of drama. So eventually, it's got to go higher and higher. It's got to be more dramatic than the last time, or it's like crack. You still trying to get that first hit. And that's why it ends so badly, because there's nowhere else to go to drama except bad. Drama ain't great anyway, unless it's on the stage and you're working some things out through that. Even in real life, you can work yourself out through the drama, but most people can't because they don't know when to get out. They don't know when to say, "Ooh, I've had enough of these lessons." And for the ones that do, I'm going to thank y'all right now. Hallelujah. Hallelujah. And drama shows up another way. A lot of us think, oh, I'm not really into drama because, I don't have no drama. I don't have no baby daddy issue. I don't have no this and that. No, some of y'all got other kinds of drama. Y'all put yourself that little, I don't know what to do. I don't have the answer. Yeah, that's drama too. That's drama too. It's a waste of time and energy. Waste of time and energy. But you know what, though, dear? Until people know, they got to know. Because I'm sure, like I said, that thing about it, though, drama shows up in many different ways. And sometimes we don't know that even that over contemplating, that's kind of drama, too. We put a little too much. We just doing too much. Like, oh, just, I tell y'all. Just chill. Come into my classes, but Beverly, you already in there. You know, and that's why I love you. You like, listen to this lady. She may be 52, but grandma comes out. But I was gonna say that to y'all. What I got, maybe the advantage over maybe some, is that I got time. And that time is exactly, I believe, again, what they're afraid of. That time, because I'm using it, and I'm using it to educate. Hey, I'm so glad, Queen. So grateful for the message. I'm using it to educate. I'm using it to elevate. I'm using it to move forward and to bring positivity. And that's what I could do. I guess I'm trying to tell you, I ain't no better than anybody else. I just have time, and I use it. And that's why I'm going to teach this dope, amazing business course. Are you leaving money on the table? I hope many of you can come in it because it's going to be worth it. It's just that simple. Because it's going to be, is this a twist? Oh no, that was, I remember that. Let me fix that. Yeah, it's going to be amazing because we have to, our mindset is deep. That, that poverty consciousness is deep. It's ugly, and it's just like, ugh, I don't like it. I don't like to see it in any of us, but I do say this, we're getting better. I see progress. I see progress being made every day because you know why? I see progress being made with me. So I know progress being made with you. Oh, that's wonderful. Hey, fruits, green beans. Hey, sweetie. Give thanks. Hey, baby. Yep, y'all, stay up, stay positive. Shoot that negativity down every chance you can, especially in you. Shoot it down. See, y'all. That's what I'm going to say. Y'all should be in the classes. I teach you how to do this on a day. I would recommend to y'all, because Marilyn, if you're on tonight, you always ask me what class would I recommend. I think you've been asking me that lately. She's new to the family. Marilyn, I would do the Sunday school class over the 3 Sundays, so you can get a week of me coming in daily, specifically on one thing. It is working for us. It's working for me, so I know it's working for everybody else. And yeah, got to get your mind right. The mind ain't right. Woo, it's so hard when I deal with it. Sometimes I be like, wow, but I was hard too. We learn a lot, and we trying, like a lot of us in alternative communities, like we really about it. We want a different life than we had. And sometimes we want it so vastly different that we're actually losing out on some of the way it is, how good that is. But we got to just take our time and sit with ourselves and be happy and love that time we have with ourselves. And that's why I'm doing this, because this is that time. So see, let me tell you how it works. I tell you before, the hair in the back, to me, and most people say that usually has the most sebum, so you're getting that delicious smoothness, silkiness without really putting that oil on. And you can tell the difference too. But there's this part that's a little dry. So see, now I'm on it. Before I would pass this, I was lazy. I would say it take me a long time now because I'm going in there, fixing stuff if I have to. So after I finish this short part, I'm going to go off and I'm going to do the longer part offline. And I only got two more to the short part. Yeah, we're done. Oh no, I got a whole section, but no, we're gonna leave. So we're gonna just do this right here, and then we're gonna call it quits. And I'm gonna be up for I don't know how long. I'm gonna give me a glass of wine, and me and this here gonna have a date because I believe that you're here. Like I said, just like a breastfeeding daughter or child. I say daughter because that's what I have. Your hair really does want that undivided attention. And I think we can get less breakage and all of that if we actually just make time for our hair, thank our hair, love our hair. Because I want to come, like you see our finger comb and also finger detangle. So there's a gentleness that goes with that. I mean, I might be pulling a little hard, and sometimes I have to remind myself not to pull as hard and just tell those ends and the rest so they won't be, the hair don't get jealous like we do. The hair want to do right for us. The hair is like, I'm here for you. Just tell your hair, every part, everybody. This is like a great exercise, just like I love you. Like I do, I look at my hair, be like, you are so beautiful. I love you so much. Oh my God, you're so beautiful. You're gonna look so beautiful tomorrow. Be like, here, what we gonna wear tomorrow? What we gonna wear tomorrow? What we gonna wear tomorrow? Like me and the hair, we have a good old time. And like I said, once I put it in braids, I won't see it for a good long time, a month, 6 weeks sometimes, out again. So it's good to establish a wonderful relationship with it. Okay, wait, I think I had those. I told you this last row, and I meant that. And then I'm going to say goodbye. But I want to thank y'all so much for being here and listening to me ramble. And especially this channel, because I know some of y'all be like, I know my other diehards is like, I want to see more home decor, but it's home decor in style. And I'm styling right now. And I'm enjoying it. But, that's the reason why I love this channel, I think, too, the most is my only obligation is to be true to myself and to create. This is my creative channel, and whichever way I want to do it is fine. I was thinking, I said, that's the shame to YouTube. I know that's what people miss. You used to be able to just be yourself and talk about what you want. And now some people making a livelihood on here. So yeah, they're trying to give the people what they want and be what they want. And oh, it just gets all jacked up because it's more people than you. It's only one of you. So you're not going to be able to give them all what they want anyway. And it's deep. It's deep. Okay, so I got this one. And then, Natural 85. I'm going to try her technique one time. One time I'm going to sit my butt down and try her technique. But, she got a certain way she twists and a certain way she da. And, like, I love it. I'm loving it. And I'm down in the next round, not this one. Maybe. I got a few more days. But I'm going to even watch her video for her twisting technique, not just the one I'm doing. Okay, this is the last one. And then I'm going to say goodnight to y'all and say thank you so much. Like I said, the back, it's a little drier today, just the ends. So I know, and I was in the sun, but I wasn't in the sun long. It just need more moisture, that's all. That's all it needs is more moisture. Like my hair, until it gets used to drinking up the moisture, I'm going to have to work with it. But I'm just so happy for the progress. So happy. Oh, I had a great night. Oh my God, yeah, I have a great night. And oh, thank you tonight. Thank you, darling. Thank you. You too. And tomorrow I will see my group. So tomorrow's about communication for those that are in the sacred ways. Ooh wee. I think that's going to be just some great things happening. with that communication one. So here's my last twist. One thing I learned from her is don't split the twist. You know how you get to the bottom and you don't have enough? Uh, she says don't split it. Don't, I used to do, don't borrow from the next one. Start it over so it can be as even as possible or go to the bottom and then, but I get it. But you know what I'm going to do? Another thing I remember her saying was stay close to the last twist you did, the last go around. Don't split it, so stay closer. So I'm going to do that with the larger part that I have. I'm going to do a little more technique. Because honestly, this part, my shorter sides, it's easy. Like the curls hold always, always. This never really had a dry issue, but now I understand sebum, so I see why it's always been working for me. See, I still got some back here. Like I said, I'm going to be here for a while. It's going to be a long night if I do it the way I do it. Instead, I know I could go right in and just take big pieces. Y'all, my head be hurting. And I like I said, I like the way it's layered because the size of my hair was shaved and the top wasn't for a while. But it's also, I lay it a certain, that's all I can say is I lay it a certain way. And I promise you, every time I look at this thing, I go, you know what? Okay, every time I look at this, I must change that. Every time I look at this rubber band, I just think about how great right now it is doing the job to hold my hair together. And that tomorrow, I'll get the right tools for the right job. Change that around and always make it positive. All right, ladies, thank you so very much. So far, so good. So, yeah, just making sure, too, for me, get them in, get them edges some love. They the ones need the water, and they are trying to they making a comeback. It's like, yes. And drink your smoothies and get your vitamins and yeah, that's some shiny hair right now. Okay, ladies, I love you. I'm going to go in silence. And I'm going to go sit back over there. Let me show you this light. Show you how. OMG. Are we blessed with that light? I just needed y'all to know that y'all donated and y'all bought this $35 light. Y'all. Like, yes. Okay. All right, ladies. I love you. I want to have this done because I want to get on the phone and chat for a while. I got some things to do. Plus, I'm telling you, I promise you this, that this will be going into some Nubian knots, or what you call them, Bantu knots. Promise you that that will happen. And tomorrow, because they're Bantu, we will unbantu them. Hey, Beverly. Yes, we will unbantu them. Unbantu them. Mayana. Okay, so hasta mañana. We'll be doing some, I know y'all, I got to get that. I got to, and I'm so glad. I got a to-do list for tomorrow, but the paint ain't on it. But the paint will be on the to-do list for Friday. Friday, I will buy the paint. Because I believe me, before I leave for Colombia, I want my house painted. Not when I come back. I want to leave, and when I come back, be like, hey. All right, darlings, I'm going to have my date. Me and the hair. All this, I got this. Oh, this is the bottom part. Kind of bottom going to the top, really. But this is that part. And then I got all this. And you see how I'm going. But I'm going to make them big on the top. All right. I love y'all. Have a beautiful day. And a beautiful evening. And I will see you all in the AM. Drink water. Stay hydrated. Love you, ladies. Peace. I don't even know where I am to say goodbye. Because right here. Okay.